Welcome to the show. It is me, your girl Laborly, aka Cat Lee, and
We have now turned into Ambitiously the podcast.
okay, yep, you've tuned into Ambitiously the podcast. Um, Listen, I'm a little under the weather today, but I am here. And I gotta show love to my peoples real quick. Big shout out to Rock. Hi, I saw you, honey. He was first today. And big shout out to Doc as usual. Always holding it down. I appreciate you too. But boo. Again, I'm under the weather. Um, but I'm here. I'm here. And we got some things to talk about. We do. We do. Um, yeah, man. First things first, today is Media Monday. Today is the day that we get into the gab that is happening around the world real quick. I want to make sure this is on real quick. I'm sorry. Wrong one. Hold on. But today is today that we get into all the nitty gritty and all people's business. Good. Audio is good and all that good stuff. Good. Thanks, Doc, honey. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, that's on too. Okay, great. But yeah, so again, excuse me, today I am under the weather, but girl gotta do what a girl's gotta do. I am under the weather today. I'm really under the weather today. My daughter wanted to take care of me today. And I'm like, you don't even know how. She said, I'll Google it. And I thought that was the sweetest thing ever. But yeah, I am under the weather, but I'm here nonetheless. Some things we have to discuss also when I get through all the stuff that I get through. New people on our new people to show love to today. Well, new country to show love to today as well. Let me get these things out of the way. If you would like to join the conversation, you can join in. You can join in by dropping a comment. You can call in or text. The number is 443-850-4828, 443-850-4828. It is on the screen and will be on the screen for the remainder of the night after I get through the things that I have to say. Or you can ask me to drop the link, and I will if you are on your best behavior. It is what it is. Also, if you would like to contact us about anything, if you would like to submit your Thorough Thursday freestyle, hit us up, contact at ambitiouslyent.com. If you would like to sit down with us for an interview and you're trying to figure out how you can go about doing that, contact at ambitiously.com. You have a suggestion or some kind of lead or tip on some juicy gab, and contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Whatever it is, you know what the email address is. Yeah, so that's that. Remember to like, share, subscribe to this podcast. We need every like, every share, and every subscription. It's a free way to support this podcast, and we love you for it. And I would like to shout you out for saying, for doing so. So, do that. And if you're subscribing on YouTube, then make sure you hit the notification bell so that you're privy to the things that we have going on around here. And check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com. www.ambitiouslyent.com. Y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all, this weather has taken a hold on your girl, but it's all good. Oh. But it is Media Monday. So we got some things to talk about. We got a plethora of things to talk about. Let's just start with, how about those Ravens? I gotta start there. Oh man, y'all should have seen. I had on a full Raven. I had my jersey on. I had my hat on. I was snug up under the blanket. Still, I wasn't sick quite yet, but I was on my way to it. But I was cozied up, watching that good game. And my boys didn't let me down, so I'm not mad at them. That's that. We'll start with that. We got a little sports talk other than the Ravens in this conversation today. Oh, yeah, Cat don't play about our Ravens now. Y'all see the flag. Well, you can't see it fully, but you see it. It's right there. But yeah, Cat don't play by her Ravens. Um, I got men trying to come to me and tell me because they think I'm just a meager little lady and I don't know about football. I watch the game, every game. I don't miss a game, and I watch all games for the most part by myself. My daughter doesn't like football. I think I've only had one person that I sat in and watched the game with thus far. So but other than that, Kat watches these games by herself. So I don't need you to come and give me any input about anything that's going on because I know already. I know. But that's that. So where do we begin? Okay, we're gonna deal with him first. And the reason why we got a few people on our list, but we're gonna deal with Meek Mill first. We're gonna talk about him first. And the reason why we're gonna talk about him first is because every now and again we get a little but it's not nothing major. But this kinda constitute as major. So Meek Mill must be feeling a lot like one of his songs right now because his day is going bad after he asked what seemed to be an innocent question on Twitter. I'm not calling it X. It's always going to be Twitter to me for the rest of my life. I'm sorry. So sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not going to call it X. I'm always going to call it Twitter. The Philly-born rapper took to the social media network formerly known as Twitter Saturday morning, where he asked his followers if he's big on in other continents, specifically Africa. So this is what he asked. He said, "Do a lot of people play my music in South Africa? I remember having a big show there a few years back. How do y'all listen to our music in South Africa? On what platform or in Nigeria?" Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get to why that could be a little bit weird, but we'll keep going. So seemingly it was an innocent question. You know what I'm saying? Like to him, but to them it was like what? So Meek probably not super well versed on how other countries and cultures consume music, but the internet gave him no mercy and instead relentlessly roasted the man. That was part of what I was. Okay, I'll get to my points in a minute. Check out the Meek Mill trend on Twitter to see what was being said. The guy is getting merciless. I can't even get it out right now. I hate it right now. He's being mocked over this tweet, and many seemingly called Meek Mill out for insinuating that Africa isn't technology. Their technology is bullshit. I know I cuss, but I'm sick right now, so I don't care. Whatever. Mill ain't letting the haters bother him though. Instead of following up that tweet with another saying, he followed up that tweet with another saying that he's just trying to figure out where his fans in Africa are located so he can put a show on for them. The 36-year-old is not about to let doubters get to him now. He released a new album with Rick Ross just a few months ago. He did? What? And recently got teary-eyed during the probation reform bill signing last month in Philly. I told y'all about that. He's living an authentic life, no cap. Maybe the internet trolls need to go back to elementary school. There's no such thing as a stupid question. No, it's not. But here's the thing. Okay, listen. Here's the thing. Yeah, it sounded simple why he get roasted. And I'm gonna tell you why he got roasted. Just like I said on this podcast, every other week, 4 days a week, every other week, 2 days, 5 days a week. I go down a list of countries that download my podcast, right? And this is why that's why he got roasted. I go down the list of people who download this podcast. Nigeria is on the list. Ghana is on the list. These are all South Africa is on the list. These are all African countries. And then there's this thing where it makes it seem as though it's a big thing, and I've heard this from a lot of people whom I know from Africa, where a lot of people make it seem like just because you see certain pictures or certain views, and they think it's a third. Exactly, that's what they think it is. That's what they think he thinks. But there you get a certain kind of view of Africa, and what they'll show you in the media is what you see is a third world countries. But there are a lot of beautiful, beautiful, beautiful places in Africa. I mean, a lot of them. Gorgeous. Ghana is one. You know what I mean? Like, there are a lot of gorgeous people in a lot of gorgeous people, a lot of gorgeous locations. Man, actually, if you ever seen Black Panther, that waterfall that they stand in front of, that's a location in Africa. You see what I'm saying? So for him, to not be versed, and especially why he got specifically roasted, is because you traveled the world, dude. You're an artist. You gotta know that people listen to music in Africa. You have to know that. The internet tells you that people get the same music that we get here, they get it in Africa, in a lot of other countries. It's bull. So I'm not giving Meek Mills no kind of excuses for his ignorance. No, he doesn't get a pass with me because you're an entertainer. You travel for a living. You go on tour. How do you not know that people hear your music over in Africa? You don't think they got iPhones in Africa? You don't think they got computers in Africa? What is wrong with you? So no, he doesn't get a pass. And yes, that's why he got roasted. That's exactly why he got roasted. So that's on him. Meek and Ross released Too Good. I wouldn't know because I don't listen to Meek Mill, and Rick Ross all right with me, but I'm not a fan. So it's not something that I'll pay attention to. Not on my own leisurely time. I wouldn't. But yeah. So when I said for real, it wasn't, I was being facetious. But yeah, you're an artist. Do your job. And part of your job is knowing that you have fans in Africa. I mean, people in Africa listen to music, our music too. That's that. Do your job. So that's that. I'm tired of people thinking they get a pass just because they are who they are. I don't care who you are. You don't get a pass. And that's that. So that's, I mean, South Africa, Nigeria, you don't think that they have technology in these countries? Like, idiot. Anyway, I'm going to take a brief break so I can catch my breath real quick. I'll be right back. He done pissed me off for the night. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. I promise. I don't know what is wrong with some of these people. You gotta just be plain slow, in my opinion. Because it's like, how did you not know? Harsh cricket. Oh my gosh, how did you not know that? My dog is back here going off. She ain't giving Meek Mill a pass either. She not for it. She said, you gotta be smarter than that. She was holding a fishing rod and all that. You gotta be smarter than that. Anyway, where's my stuff? Hold on, y'all. I'm looking for something. I wanted to take a quick tea break. But I don't see. Hold on. Some things looking like they missing. And my little Rolodex here. I don't like it. Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, there are some things missing. But anyway, I'll be right back. Make sure y'all tune into the radio station. All right. And especially because right now I'm under the weather, he definitely don't get it. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I don't like. I don't because again because I'm big on accountability. I rarely let people just get a slide for some of their BS. I do because it's like if I gotta take accountability, so do you. Now a lot of people in this world will not, but I will. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and that's what it is. You're wrong, and you just gotta take accountability for it. And in this case, you're not doing your damn job, sir. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Um, what's harder this one? Sorry. I'm just not giving me no pass for not knowing that they have technology in Africa. Like, seriously, dude. I'm sorry that I'm clearing my throat, but again, I'm under the weather. But I'm here. Hey, I'm here. So George Clinton gets a star on the Walk of Hollywood. Forever etched in Hollywood history now because he just got a star on the famous stretch of pavement with A-listers named up and down the boulevard. The P-Funk legend was hold on. The P-Funk legend was just honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and his Friday ceremony drew huge crowds with even bigger with an even bigger celebration. Okay, I think that's an old one because I don't see him in here. Um uh like there were massive swarms of people lining up the block to peek this whole thing. Of course, George commanded attention with his sparkly, colorful, bedazzled outfit. I mean, you don't do it out like what you shouldn't expect any other thing from him. I mean, he's whatever. That's how he gets down. This is decades and decades of him doing his thing. Let that man be snazzy if he want to be snazzy now. You gotta see his ghetto. Leave him alone. He's shining from his shoes to his pants to his shirt to his jacket and all the way up to his headgear. But he's been doing that. Shut up. It's amazing that he's an icon. That this icon is 82 years old and still looking young, honey. Stop playing. Don't play with him. As you know, George has been leaving his mark on music since the 1960s, and he has. He was huge in the 70s, and and rebirth recently in the Trolls movie franchise. And now the homie is finally getting his due from La La Land with a certified star in the Gram. Just a quick list of his band's hits: Give Up the Funk, Flashlight, Aqua Boogie, Atomic Dog, Can You Get to That, Mothership Connection, and many more. A living legend indeed. So it's good to see him getting recognized. For sure it is. Let me say this. Our people, sometimes it takes a lot longer for our people to get the recognition that we deserve. He should have been got his recognition because he's done a lot for music in general. I ain't just gonna say the culture, just music in general. His music has been used in commercials and you know what I mean, all kinds of stuff. Like, yeah, he deserves his just due. And I think it's high time that they finally recognize and show that man some love. I'm just saying. And yes, he was fly and all his bedazzlement. That's what they call it. They say he was bedazzled. He always been like that. Don't play with him. He been, and I love it. I love every bit of it. And so do my parents. I know, because we got vinyl that said so. But anyway, we big on vinyl over here, by the way. So let me keep it moving. And then I'm gonna take a quick tea break and then we'll move on to the next story. But so this is interesting. Kid Cudi's latest interview might have cemented his reunion with Kanye because they are friends again. Hallelujah. Celebrities. But it was also opened up it also opened up a new can of worms with Lupe Fiasco, who's spiraling with thoughts of beating up Kid Cudi. Interesting. So what? He want to beat up? They want to beat up Kid Cudi. So one day, this is what we're hearing. So one day, Lupe came into shop, and Cudi admits he hid in the stock room until the kick push rapper skedaddled. He was banking on becoming a big time rapper and never wanted Lupe to hold that encounter over his head. So he was working at a shop. Okay. And Lupe came in. Cudi also acknowledged Lupe had a deep hatred for him, so he doesn't regret ducking him. Oh my gosh. Lupe wasn't feeling story time with Cudi and angrily hopped on Twitter to call Cudi all types of. Can I cuss? Is it okay to let my words fly yet? Because that's what it says on here. I'm just reading what Lupe said, but I want to cuss. So I'm just going to cuss. Okay, yeah, good. Because I'm like, can I cuss? All right. So Lupe wasn't feeling the story with Cudi and angrily hopped on Twitter to call Cudi all types of bitches and other names, most of which Oprah would disapprove. Ugh. Bye. If y'all don't think Oprah be going ham, but they'd be behind the scenes. She don't do it publicly, but she be going ham. I know she did. I just feel it in my soul. And she worked in Baltimore, so I know she did. I know that she does. According to Lupe, the two used to be chummy, but when Cudi questioned his motives for offering fans featured verses for a discounted rate, Lupe felt Cudi exposed his true colors. Ever since then, Lupe's been looking to serve him a fade. Whoa. It's crazy how the same interview also pushed peace. Cudi explained that Ye's apology to him was enough to soften his heart, and kids very well might see ghosts once again. So celebrity boxing would make Cudi and Lupe a generous offer to settle their differences. They could also battle rap for a big bag like Jim Jones is doing. I don't think Lupe doesn't strike me as that type of dude. Oprah be going her. It's funny. She did. I know she did. Like, listen, she lived in Baltimore. There's some cussing that Oprah has done. How is Sandy, honey? I see you. Hi, Sandy. But I know for a fact, she just don't let y'all see. She don't let y'all see her do that because she has a public persona that she has to, carry out. But I know Oprah be in there. She be cussing Stedman out and sometimes Gail too. But anyway, Lupe does not strike me as the type that wants to do a rap battle with anybody. He also does not strike me as a type that's going to engage in celebrity boxing. I think Lupe really wants to beat up Kid Cudi. That's what I think. I can't confirm it. Well, he kind of confirmed it, but I can't confirm it. But Lupe doesn't strike me as a type. Lupe is with the business rap battles too. I don't know about the celebrity boxing match thing. I'll say that the reason why I don't know about this part is because I've seen Lupe take part in some things. Like I've seen Lupe on Wild 'N Out and all that. But even on there, he was way too serious. You feel me? So I just don't see him doing the celebrity boxing thing. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he might. But I really think he really doesn't care about the bag. I think he really wants to beat up Lupe. And when you really want to beat somebody up, the bag doesn't matter. If I want to go out here and smack somebody in the face, I'm going to smack them. I'm not going to worry about no bag. Ain't nobody going to tell me, well, you can take it on TV. No, this is personal. This is not business. And I feel like his issue with Cudi is not business. It's personal. So if he wants to fuck him up, he will. And he don't need it on camera. And he don't need no rap battles to do it. He just gonna beat his ass. It's that simple. Like some people, everybody ain't all about bag all the time. It ain't always about bag. So yeah, I got Lupe beating his ass if he ever seen him. And Cuddy already said he ducked him. No, it's not gonna be a bag thing. It's gonna be I'm about to kick your ass thing. That's what it's gonna be. Oh no, that was now I know where that comment came from. Listen, I be getting notifications on my computers and be like, what? But I know where it came from. I'll get to that in a little bit. So quick commercial because I need to drink some tea so I can have a voice to talk to y'all with. But no, I just don't think this is a guy. I think Lupe really wants to kick his ass. And so ain't no bag gonna stop Lupe from kicking Cuddy's ass. And that's it. Let me get this off the screen for a second. I just don't see it. I don't. Street shit is street shit. I'll be right back. I don't know what's going on with that. We'll figure that out later. But anyway, let's get back to this because I don't have time today. I don't feel like it. I'm sick. I don't feel like it. Anyway, so whatever happens today, it just fucking happens, and I don't give a shit. I'm sick. So Jeannie Mai doesn't ask the judge to not enforce this prenup thing that they got going on. I haven't talked much about Miss Black Meat, dark meat on the side. She like white meat. Sorry, hold on. I haven't really discussed much about their situation because a divorce is a divorce. I've been through it. I've known people who've gone through it. It's not really something that I'm big on talking about. I think that that is it's personal. You don't really care about people's divorces, but in this case, it's interesting because Miss Dark Meat doesn't want to enforce the prenup. And I get why she doesn't, and I'll get to that in a minute. But Jeannie Mai is requesting the court to hold off on enforcing her prenup with Jeezy, saying that she didn't have enough time to review it before signing it. Hold that thought. That one statement alone, I got a lot to say about that. The talk show host filed the request Thursday afternoon in Fulton County Superior Court, asking the judge to either deny Jeezy's motion to enforce the prenup agreement or at least hold off on enforcing it until the parties can exchange info about it. Oh, God. I'm going to get to her in a minute. In the docs obtained, Jeannie Mai says that the prenup process was so quick, they started negotiating just 5 days before she walked down the aisle. She doesn't think that she was able to do her proper due diligence on the agreement. Basically, she's saying she didn't go through the Jeezy's financial disclosures with a fine-tooth comb to make sure that she was getting the fair deal. Saying the okay, so what she's saying is raised significant concerns about the adequacy and thoroughness of due diligence process. She also kind of calling out Jeezy here, saying she has significant reservations about her ex's financial disclosures. Her legal team says that the rapper only handed over one personal financial statement with approximate taxes and insists that she was legally entitled to thoroughly examine all documents. We previously well, it was previously reported that Jeezy filed for divorce from Jeannie Mai back in September, saying that the marriage was irretrievably broken. Jeezy seemingly implied that he thinks Jeannie cheated on him in his music, but she came out and denied any infidelity. All right, it's so much to say about this. All right. Oh my God. All right. Right now, and I do not even understand it. I hope you heard me though, because I'm not reading that shit again. I'm sorry. It'll be okay. It's just love notes. And nobody's gonna die that love notes went on the screen. Again, I don't seek perfection. I just seek whatever it is that I'm doing. AU Big Purr energy to push through. I'm trying. Trust me. Yeah, her name is Miss Dark Meat on the Side. That's her name because that's what she said. She liked a dark meat on the side. But, and I wasn't looking up, so I wouldn't have seen that anyway. All right, good. You did hear me. So y'all saw the love notes, but I'm going to read them anyway. But y'all heard what I was saying, so that's fine. I'm good with that. Anyway, so there's a couple of things to unpack about this situation. One is, who signs the prenup and does not read the prenup, or on top of it, you know why I don't believe nothing she's saying right now. She being real slick. You are in entertainment, miss. That means you have lawyers. Your lawyers didn't go through all of this, so you just signed a piece of paper, being as though you are in the entertainment business. You just signed a prenup and nobody read it for you. Nobody told you what was in it. Nobody told you what was at stake. How do you do that in your entertainment? That's stupid if you did that. That means you're an idiot if you did that. You were on the, what was the show? Not The View, the other show that Tamar and them was on. You were on that show. Didn't you have lawyers for that? So wouldn't you have a lawyer for marriage? She had the dog meat before she got married to him. All right, hold on. Because that don't make sense. It still don't make sense. No matter how you put it, just doesn't add up. High rock, honey. It just doesn't add up at all. And she had the dog meat. She was already getting the wood. So the marriage part, though, she has money assets that she has to protect, and so does he. So why would you sign something that you didn't have a chance to thoroughly go through? And then if that was the case, then you should have postponed the situation. You don't just sign it and say, and now that you signed it, you signed it. So it's legal and it's binding. And you're lucky if the judge is nice enough to put a hold on it. You could get an asshole of a judge, and the asshole of a judge is going to be like, no, you signed it, so we're going to proceed. Trust me, I've been in some nasty divorce courtrooms, and it's a little nasty, especially if you got the right judge. So why would you sign it, idiot? And I don't know if she cheated. I don't care if she cheated. Just the thought that you're going to court saying that you didn't have enough time to review it before you signed it, then you should never have signed it. But also, don't forget, Jeezy also dropped a book. And I don't know what the numbers are on that book, but I'm quite sure she like, oh, you leaving me now that you done dropped your little book and did your little Nia Long interview? Oh no, I want mines. So and she's still working. So it is what it is. We'll see how this plays out. We'll see how it plays out. But word to the wise, don't sign nothing unless don't sign it unless you read it or you have your lawyers look it over. Because that's stupid. Real stupid. But let's continue. So Snoop says, Snoop Dogg, Snoop Doggy Dogg. Snoop Dogg says OnlyFans recently came knocking with a nutso $100 million offer to show off the family jewels, but his wife's not ready to share his beans and francs with the public, not even for non-figures. hold that note. I'm gonna get back to that statement. The legendary rap star has been married for 27 years and told his pal Slink Johnson on his Wake and Bake with Double S Express podcast that OnlyFans had one simple request: pull that thing out, and the $100 million would be all his. Snoop reminded Slink that his wife, Shantae Brodus, who also doubles as his manager, was black, and no amount of money would greenlight his sexual. Nobody's seeing his sausage online. All right, so still, $100 is a ton of pretty pennies, and Slink seemed determined to figure out some kind of workaround for Snoop to make the big reveal and get the dough. But as of now, Snoop and Shantae are clear. You won't be seeing these. What is these? These nuts. You're not gonna see them. So you're not gonna see these nuts. You're not gonna see them. You're not gonna see these NUT. You're not gonna see them. But here's the thing: other people have seen them, so I don't, and they saw them for free. So I understand. Well, no, they didn't see them for free. Actually, they saw them, and they got paid. I don't know how that worked out, but other people have seen them. Other people have seen them. Yeah, it is a crazy proposition. It is, but that's what they say. That's what they say. All right, now some sports talk, because I'm ready. I just had to get that bull crap out the way. And then I could get to my little bit of sports talk, and then we'll get into our love notes. Because I have to say them. It's not the same if you see them. The love notes, I say the love notes because these are the people that listen, not necessarily watch. So a mistake or two, I'm not really concerned about. As long as they hear me give them love, I'm good with that. Buffalo. So, Buffalo is refuting claims that it shut off the Chiefs' hot water following their playoff game Sunday night. A rep for the city says that the allegations are false. The Chiefs' offensive lineman Donovan Smith went public with the accusations on his Twitter page just after Kansas City upset the Bills 27-24, writing "Damn caught a L," and they damn caught a L, and they shut the hot water off. To be honest, I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. They were throwing snowballs. They were throwing snowballs, man. They were mad, and they were throwing snowballs. So why wouldn't they shut the water off? I believe him, and we played them. But I believe him. We would never do that. We don't throw snowballs. We throw hands, and we wouldn't shut your hot water off. We would just throw hands. Well, nah, not over no football, though. We wouldn't do that. Nah, not over no football. Speaking of us, Taylor Swift has been catching the blues. And these memes about her coming to Baltimore. This is going to be interesting. I hope she doesn't come. And if you do come, Taylor, don't dance. Don't try to do no dances that you think are cool and all. Just be your regular Taylor Swift self. Just don't dance. All right. Just sit there and look pretty for your man. That would be a funny ass thing to do. What? Cut the water off? I believe they did it. They were throwing snowballs. I believe they did it. You know, and even though Buffalo is far upstate, New York, it's still New York. They're a little ignorant up there. So yeah, I believe it. All right. Yeah. Last thing on the sports talk. Let's talk about this. So Rams wide receiver Demarcus Robinson is suing the LA area hotel after he says the establishment didn't do enough to protect him during a horrifying robbery in its lobby last year. What is going on? Okay. The 29-year-old claimed in a lawsuit filed in Los Angeles County last week that the incident happened at okay, all right, I see you. Get off my screen. Um okay. The incident happened at the Lexington Hotel in North Hollywood at around midnight on October 2023. Robinson claimed that he entered the facility through a side entrance after pulling into the parking lot, but when he made his way into the lobby, two masked men pulled guns on him and threatened to take him out. In the suit, Robinson says that the men took nearly $150,000 worth of stuff off of his person during the encounter, including a luxury diamond watch and 2 diamond chains. He claims that the hotel didn't have security guards outside the hotel or in the lobby. Added that the employees were working at the front desk at the time and didn't call authorities until after the suspects had fled the area. Let me tell you something, son. First of all, we're talking about LA. They don't play out there. What was his name? P&B Rock got taken out at Roscoe's. Well, I kind of get that. That's because that was hood. But they don't care. They don't care. And it's hard time. Everybody's struggling. And Cali is mad expensive. They don't care. Robbers don't care. Now, as far as the employees at the front desk, I just don't see them, like, if it's men holding firearms, I don't see them picking up the phone like right away, like, oh, let's call the police. It's 2 men in the lobby with firearms. So I pick up the phone and call the police. They shoot me. Like, come on, Sarah. Come on. Now, the security thing I get too, but how much was security going to do? You need the cops, not security. Security wasn't going to do but so much. And it was another thing that I wanted to elaborate on before I get off of the story. So he talked about the employees like they supposed to be. You had $150 worth of jewelry on. You are a target. That's what I'm saying. Anybody, I mean, don't get it twisted. That can happen anywhere in the world, though, not just in LA. So I don't want to make it seem like I'm isolating LA, but it's the truth. How many times have you seen people getting robbed on camera in LA? How many times have you seen how many times have you seen people getting robbed here in Baltimore? How many times have you seen people getting robbed in New York? Like, it happens. People get robbed every day, B. But for you to expect for them employees to risk their lives to stop you from getting robbed is crazy. Sorry. If I'm at the front desk and there's 2 men holding guns, you're gonna wait until they leave for me to call the police because they not shooting me. And that's that. And that's all I gotta say about that. I bet you won't travel with all that shit on you the next time. That's all I'm saying. I bet you won't. But anyway, let me get to these levels. I'm just saying, I bet you he won't. He'll think about it the next time he want to go outside with $150,000 worth of jewelry on. Hold on. All right. So, don't make me laugh because my throat hurt. I got the runny nose. At least I got some tea and some lemon in my cup. But I bet you he won't. Love Notes. So how we came with the name Love Notes? Well, I used to call it Love. Doc used to call it Show Notes. We used to go back and forth about it. He said I had a stack of papers the size of a composition notebook. I did not. I just had a bunch of countries and a bunch of cities on a bunch of pieces of paper. And it's a lot of countries in this world. It's a lot of cities in this world. So it was on a bunch of paper, but I condensed it down. Now I only do countries, which we got a new one on the list tonight. And I would love to do cities, but it's too many. So I just do countries now at this point. But I love you guys. If you don't know, the Love Notes cater specifically to my listening audience because I have a very large listening audience. So yeah, I show them love all the time. And big shout out to anybody who's watching from Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube. I appreciate you so much. I do. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not my chipper self right now. And I'm trying to figure out what that noise was. But anyway, I'm not my chipper self right now. Cause again, I'm under the weather, but I promise you I'm getting it together and I'll be back to, you know what I mean, make sure I give y'all the proper show. But I did my best tonight. And that's all you can ask. But let's get to these love notes. So it's all love. Thanks for all of the love. I love you guys so much. I do. Big shout out to my top 6, the United States, United Kingdom, India, France, Canada, and Belgium, specifically Brussels, and specifically France. I love you guys. Thank you. I love you guys so much, man. Russia, Indonesia, Japan, New Zealand. I see y'all. Australia, Turkey, Switzerland, Germany, Mexico, Austria, Philippines, and Kenya. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Pakistan, Romania, South Africa, Nigeria, Brazil, Netherlands, Singapore, Spain, Japan, Ireland, and Nepal. I love you all. I do. Mauritius, Israel, Hong Kong, China, Poland, Tunisia, Venezuela, baby, the Czech Republic, Portugal, and Morocco. Hi, babies. I love you too. I love you so much. Thank you. Ghana and and Finland. I'm sorry. Ghana and Finland. Welcome, Finland. Welcome. Please come back. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the love, man. I love you guys so much, and thank you for holding me down and loving me like you do. I'm trying to figure out where the hell that noise came from, but thank you for loving me how you do. I appreciate you so much, and I hope you keep coming back. Man, it's all love over here. Hey, you big prayer. Hey, you big prayer. I can't even give you that energy like I normally do. But hey, you big prayer. I can't even say it loud like I want to. But hey, you big prayer. I love you guys. Thank you. Finland, yes. Finland is on the list now. So I appreciate them very much, very much. So when it comes to my listening audience, that's why I show them love like how I do, because they come through and they show me love. And I won't stop. I will always show them love. It is what it is. All right. So things to talk about. Well, y'all already know. So we confirmed this. I'm just waiting. I mean, we're just waiting for the day. Everything is already set up and ready to go. Hold on. Is it because I'm sick that everything is looking crazy to me right now? I'm thinking that's what it is. I'm thinking it's just because I'm under the weather that everything looks foreign to me, but it is. Make sure you tune in on February the 4th while we sit down with Authentic John Doe and we have a conversation. We're going to chop it up, talk about what he got going on and all of that good stuff. Make sure you're here for that. That's February the 4th at 9:30 as usual for a smoke break. So that's what we're doing. You already know about the radio station, and I'm gonna play that one in a second. But you already know about the radio station, so make sure you check. Well, you know about one of them. Anyway, so check that out. We are in the works and in the talk and negotiation phase of a second radio station. Not sure how that's gonna go just yet. We kind of confirmed what was going to go on, but we have another meeting on Wednesday. So hopefully I'll be here on Wednesday, but I'll let you guys know if I will not be, because the meeting is at 7:00 and it's going to be kind of pushing it. But so there is a possibility for a second radio station as well that I will, and that one I will be taking partnership into. So things are going on around here. The app we're still working on that. Merch will be here on the 27th. Now I was trying to get the app and the merch launched on the same day, but we might have to launch the app a couple of days later, just some fine tuning on some technology on the technology side. But yeah, but the clothing, the merchandise will definitely launch on the 27th on the website. So if you want to go find the merchandise, you you go to the website, and that's where it will be. And I'll let you know when that is up and available, so you guys can go check that out. What else? What else we got going on? Oh shoot! So the second radio station, you won't get as much as, well, you'll get a different, like, both radio stations do different things. So there are several DJs on that radio station as well. So you'll be hearing different DJs as well, along with Rukazi. He's on there as well. So you'll hear a lot of other DJs on that radio station. And then on the Ambitiously one, you'll hear a different set of DJs on that radio station too. Plus you'll get, talk time with me. I'm thinking that, I don't know if I want to take interviews over to the other radio station, but we'll see how we work it out, because I haven't all the way, because we're still in business mode, come up with the concept of what I want to do over there. We're going to leave it pretty much the same, just a few minor changes. So that's what's happening right now here at Ambitiously Entertainment. I'm working on this network, baby. I'm working on building this network, baby. So just bear with us. We're going to get to it. All right. So along with me being sick, there's a lot going on right now. Big shout out to my partners for Ambitiously Radio. Dawn, I'm going to play this real quick and I'll be right back.
So alive, every time I'm with you, it's a vibe. Don't care where we end up, let's just ride. Ain't no pressure when you're by my side. Can't describe.
Yeah, this is crazy. I'm telling y'all, they've been giving Taylor Swift the blues all since Saturday. No, since yesterday. They've been giving Taylor Swift the blues about coming to Baltimore. Y'all wouldn't get it unless you were from Baltimore. But anyway, in certain spots that they put this girl in. Photoshop is a motherfucker, but they put this girl in certain locations in Baltimore, and it's funny. They put her at Doc, you might know about Mondawmin. They put her up Mondawmin. They put her up Emerson Village at a specific restaurant, and that's a hood restaurant. Not Popeyes either. It wasn't Popeyes. They put her up Park Heights. They don't put this girl everywhere in Baltimore. Talking about she coming to Baltimore. But anyway, Majestic Behavior. My partners in crime with this Ambitiously radio station. Big love to them. They got things going on as well. So yeah, it is. Doc, they bugging, man. They bugging. I can't even. They put her in all the hood locations. I think they even put her on Pennsylvania Avenue. This girl, she ain't even made it to Baltimore, and she's been everywhere. So Mo, I'm gonna tell y'all what Mo said real quick, because Mo posted the one at the it's not even a restaurant, it's a carryout where they put her at in Emerson Village. And if you don't, I'm from Emerson Village, so it's funny to me because this is a spot that everybody from Emerson Village has eaten at, right? But I said not at Royals. Royals is the name of the carryout, right? So I'm like, not at Royals, because he posted her at Royals. He said, yeah, she was up the village at Royals. I think I think while she was up there, she did a feature with K-Mac. Oh my God, I cannot with him. If you don't know who K-Mac is, I played a couple of his videos. Well, I played his videos before, but more recently on the Thorough Thursday, I played a song that he has with another gentleman by the name of J Funk, and they form a, like, I guess, Voltron, and they are known as and but I've had K-Mac on the show as well, and so it's funny. It's really, really funny. It's funny. But they done had her everywhere in Baltimore. It's so funny. We worldwide like Taylor Swift sliding to the carry out with the crab bag. No, ain't no crab bags in Royals. There's only chicken boxes, babe. You gotta get it right. You don't get crabs at carry outs here. You just get chicken boxes, salt, pepper, and ketchup. I just don't eat ketchup. So it is what it is. That's what she got at Royals. That's the only thing or some fish. It was some fish, some fried fish, or a chicken box. But yeah, she ain't getting no crab bag over at the curry out. You don't get that at curry out. If anything, she went down Monroe and got some crab, but it ain't even crab season right now, so she ain't getting no crabs here. So it is what it is. But we are definitely worldwide making things happen over here. Thank you to all of my people that love me, flaws and all, mistakes and all of that good stuff. I appreciate y'all for that. I do. I'm not perfect, and I'm never gonna try to be. So I think that's the thing that brings people back to the show is that I'm not gonna try to be perfect. I'm just gonna be what I'm gonna be. So yeah. I'm top flight. Catch vibes. Don't catch a cold. Yeah, don't do that. Wishing cat healthy vibe. Thank you, baby. Yeah, don't catch no colds. We don't need it. And it's been below freezing here in Baltimore for the last couple of weeks, but specifically these last few days, like last week and going into this week, we still have snow on the ground. I think in total we got up to 16 inches in total. No, we got 8. No. Let me get it right. Maybe I'll say in between 14 to 16 inches, because we had 8 one day, and then I don't even remember. I didn't even count the last, because we got snow twice in 1 week. I didn't even count the last amount, but it was a lot. It's way taller than my dog. She was scared to go use the bathroom. But yeah, so we got a lot of snow, and then it's starting to heat up this week, thank goodness, but it's been a very, very cold season here. So hey, what do you do? So I just take the good with the bad, and it is what it is. Girl got a cold. It could be worse. It could be the flu. It could be the vid, the 19. It could be a lot of things. It's just a cold. I'm just under the weather, but I'm taking care of it. Got my tea, got my water. I ate some soup earlier and some oxtails, so I'm still eating. I'm good. Got some soup, some oxtails, and a little cheesy bread to go on the side. I'm good. I just gotta work it out and get it together. Make sure you join our coffee community as well. Okay, make sure you do that, please. I'm trying to build that community out. We got a lot of things going on. The app, coffee community, the website, the radio stations. We got a few things going on. So, just bear with us. Bear with me. Because, again, I'm one woman. The good thing is with the radio stations, I got partners. So, I got people that help me out. But it is what it is. I gotta get to some things that I say every night when it's time to get up out of here. Again, please forgive me. I'm not 100%, so nothing was gonna go. I knew nothing was gonna go completely the way it was supposed to go, but it's all good. First, mind your business. That's it. Mind your business. Everybody's business is not your business. It's not. You mind my business. Oh, I'll tell you about that later. But everybody's business is not your business, except for on Media Mondays, when I come and tell everybody's business, like I did tonight. Yeah, we tell people's business. It's fine. And I like when y'all mind people's business with me. Or this happens sometimes, things, we mind people's business and tap in. And then on Wednesdays, I'm definitely minding everybody's business, except for me. I might not be able to mind people's business this Wednesday, but I will be back. And we will be back at it next Wednesday if I can, because of this business meeting. But other than that, mind your business. It's a safe way to live. Safer that way. Love your babies, hug your babies, encourage your babies, tell your babies that they are the GOAT, the greatest of all time. They need that encouragement. And if they don't get it from you, who they gonna get it from? I try to make it a point to tell my daughter every morning how great she is. Every evening, I tuck her in twice before the podcast and then again after the podcast. But part of that process is just me making sure that she knows that she's great. I am an advocate for children, so I'm always going to tell you idiots, do a better job if you're not doing it. And if you are doing it, fantastic. And I'm so proud of you, but encourage them babies. If they want to work for NASA, then tell them to be the best astronaut, engineer, receptionist, janitor, secretary, whatever the hell else they do over there at NASA. They do it's space. They work with space. And I love the sky, and that's all I need to know. If they want to work for NASCAR, tell them to be the best NASCAR driver, pit boss, commentator, or whatever the hell else they do over there at NASCAR. I don't know. I've never worked there either. They just drive really, really fast. But the point is just tell them to be the greatest that they can be and let them know that they are the greatest of all time. That's all I'm just saying. Like, that's your job. It's your job as a parent. Now, stay in your lane. Everybody's lane is not your lane. Everybody don't got to do things the way you see that they should do things. Sometimes people just got to do things the way they do them. But everybody is not. It's not your responsibility. Sometimes you just got to fall back and mind your business and stay in your lane. You jump in my lane, you definitely getting high. You don't want her. You do not want her. Trust me. You don't want her. You want her. She's nice, sweet, kind, and cuddly and all that good stuff. Oh, yeah, she is. I'm probably the first one to date off, but that one, she's nice, sweet, kind, and cuddly and all that good stuff. Or at least her AU big purr. You know what I mean? You want Cat to be purring because Cat is a happy girl when she is purring. She is not purring so much today though, just not. But anyway, you don't want the first one. You want the latter. The two ladder. You don't want the first one. And what usually happens when you jump into somebody's lane is a collision. And who needs that? I don't need that for you, and I don't need that for me. So just stay in your lane. Hall battles are not fight worthy. I'll say it like that. Some battles you just gotta be like, all right, you won. Okay, you got that. Have that. It's yours. You won. Or use my other method and okay, cool. All right. I use those threes a lot. Those three phrases, I use them a lot because I'm not getting ready to go back and forth with you. And especially when you don't pay my bills or take care of me. Yeah, I'm not doing that with you. I do what I want. Even if you did do all of that, I still do what I want. God gave me free will, so I do what I want anyway. So, but yeah, at the end of the day, some battles aren't really worth the fight. So pick and choose your battles wisely. I'm not going to tell you what battles to fight, but just pick and choose them wisely. I'm just going to advise you to do that. Because it's a war that we out here fighting. And Mobb Deep been told y'all, I can't even tell y'all that part. Can't even tell y'all. Some things happened this week, and I got a little excited on Saturday morning when I went and looked at my and I saw a certain person looking at some things. But that's a private, whole nother story. I'm not even going to blow it up. Let's just say part of the people, they said, I'm just going to leave it there. They said, Mobb Deep said that there's a war going on outside and that no man is safe from it. They also said you can run, but you can't hide forever in these streets. And I'm going to leave it there. Well, they also said that we done took Walker Chad. That's good. But the point is this. Every battle is not a battle to be fought. Don't worry about the war. Doc, you like to know. And those who know. But I woke up Saturday morning and went to go look at my little story and I seen that name right there. And it's not a follow page. It's the actual friendship. on social media because of some work we did with each other prior. But was scrolling through my lump, was swiping, and seeing that name was like, I screenshotted it, but y'all won't see it. Listen to Mobb Deep. They know what they're talking about. That's all I'm going to say about that. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say about that. Anyway, I got to get out of here, y'all. I got to go do my second tuck-in of the night so we can get ready for school tomorrow, even though she already sleep, but she be expecting it. She wake up sometimes and start talking about crazy stuff. Be like, what? She be like, yeah, what? She don't talk like that, but she be just making up stuff like, yeah, I was in there. Like, you was in where? Like, so I'm going to go tuck her in. I'm going to make me some more tea. And I'm just going to maybe take some medicine. I hate taking medicine, though, but maybe take some medicine and, try to doctor myself up for tomorrow. What year did we didn't choose a year, Doc, for tomorrow. So we need to, I want you to go ahead and choose. I'm not going to, you choose because I did just do the reverse last week, the reverse tap in last week. So you choose the year. How about that? That'll make me happy. But we will be doing a show tomorrow. I don't care how sick I am. I'm still going to be here. So we will be doing a show tomorrow. So make sure y'all tune in for that. And then I will let you guys know by tomorrow evening whether or not we'll be doing a show or not because of this business meeting that I have with these gentlemen from NYC and my other business partner. So I'll let you guys know. I got you. But man, I'm just gonna say about what I was talking about that screenshot. The girl was like, hey, every now and again he comes through and check me out. I appreciate him for that. Thanks. You know who you are. Every now and again he slides in like, I'm just gonna see what you got going on, and I be like, hey, you can look anytime you want, boo. You can look anytime you want. You don't gotta say nothing. You just look, and I'm cool. But anyway, let me get up out of here. I love y'all. Be safe out there. Do not catch anybody's colds, but if you do, just take care of yourself. Plenty of fluids. Drink your tea with some ginger and some lemon and some honey in it. And you know what I mean? And focus on getting better if you do, but just don't. Okay? It's not fun. I love you guys. Stay out of trouble. Stay out of trouble. And I gotta get out of here. Good night. Bye.
Oh,